What is going on, guys? It is Zane here. We're back with another video. Today is day number 40 of the series. As always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're doing two videos today because last night was super busy and I ended up winning. Last night we ended up not taking a video last night, but we're taking a video today. We're doing 2 in 1 today. But I went and watched Deadpool versus Wolverine. And I'm going to keep this one short, but this video is kind of just going to be an overview of what I thought about Deadpool versus Wolverine and where I think it's going to go from there. So to start off, and very important part of this movie and any of the Deadpool movies, the cameos of this movie or the cameos in this movie were absolutely insane. There was so many actors in this movie. It was kind of hard to keep up, I guess you could say. A lot of unexpected things, a lot of exciting things are going on in this movie. One thing I will kind of say is that the movie was kind of confusing. And one reason I would say it was kind of confusing was because I'm not too familiar with the X-Men movies. I'm a very, very big Marvel fan, but I have not watched all the X-Men movies. Anything to do with the MCU and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I am very well. I know pretty much everything. Not everything, but I know a lot about the MCU. But when it comes to the X-Men part or side of things, I'm not too well versed. One thing I did want to say though, Deadpool in this movie talks a lot of shit on some of the other movie franchises and some things to do in the Switch in franchises. Which I thought was super interesting, super funny. This movie was by far actually one of the funniest Deadpool movies, and not only one of the funniest, I think it's actually the best shot Deadpool movie. There's lots of very well moments in the movie. I really don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to go into too great a detail. One thing, there's two parts of this movie though that I thought were super interesting. I think Marvel is going to be going back to, the good old days, if you will. I think Marvel is going to go back to making really, really good movies. Not that they don't make good movies right now, but they've definitely been on a little bit of a dry streak, I guess you could say, when it comes to what they were making 4 years ago plus. I will say this part about the movie, and it's not really spoiling anything, it's just something that Deadpool says. Deadpool talks a lot, or even references in the movie, how when they started incorporating the multiverse, things started to kind of go downhill. And I think if you're a actual Marvel fan, you will definitely agree with that. The movies and the shows that they've been making and incorporating all the multiverse stuff has definitely been kind of confusing, and they've just not been doing the normal Marvel things. But this movie was kind of a breath of fresh air, if you will. It was very well shot, and it does fit in and tie in with how Marvel movies used to be made. I think a lot of the banter back and forth between between Deadpool and Wolverine was really good, and I think them going back and forth in the movie and how they, the whole concept of the movie was actually really kind of interesting. And but yeah, like I said, I think they're going to be going back to how things used to be. Deadpool again talks about how things have kind of fallen off and how they're going to try to be bringing it back. So I'm hoping that this was a glimpse into the future, which there's a few glimpses into the future in this movie. But I think that they are going to be going back to how things used to be and making amazing videos. In the next few years, they're going to be having some new Avengers movies come out, and I think that those will be really, really interesting to see where they go in that direction. I'm also super excited for the new Captain America movie with the Falcon as Captain America, and what is it called? I think it's Captain America: New Beginning, I believe is what that movie is going to be called. Something along those lines, but I'm super excited for that movie as well. But yesterday, like I said, it was a super busy day. I'm going to keep this one super short and sweet. Definitely not going to be the most ideal video just because we're doing 2 in 1 today. But I do appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 41 of the series.